They thought they had all the power, until the truth walked in. Don't forget to subscribe. Your support is what will help us reach our first 1,000 subscribers. Rain-slicked streets reflected the neon glow of the city as Marcus Hale walked toward the courthouse. Every step echoed in the quiet night, but the weight on his shoulders felt heavier than the storm above. At 28, Marcus was already a rising star in law, but every courtroom he entered reminded him that he was still judged first by the color of his skin, and second by the brilliance he carried. He remembered the whispered doubts, the subtle sneers, the assumptions people made without even looking. He won't make it, they'd said. Too young, too inexperienced, too black. But every slight, every dismissal had forged him. Each was a brick in the foundation of the man who now walked into a courtroom ready to face a system stacked against him. Inside, the room buzzed with a quiet arrogance. The jury, mostly white, sat upright, faces unreadable. The prosecution leaned back in his chair, smirking as if Marcus's presence alone were a mistake. His client, Jamal, a young black man wrongly accused of embezzlement, sat rigidly, hands clenching and unclenching, eyes flicking nervously toward the jury. Every heartbeat was a countdown to judgment, and the world seemed poised to deliver a verdict before the trial even began. The prosecution opened with a confidence fueled by prejudice. His words dripped with condescension, framing Jamal as guilty based not on evidence, but on assumptions. Marcus's stomach tightened, not with fear but anticipation. He knew this moment. He had prepared for it relentlessly. Every misrepresentation, every biased question, every sneer from the gallery only sharpened his resolve. When Marcus finally rose, the courtroom seemed to shift. The rain outside tapped on the courthouse windows like a heartbeat. His voice was steady, precise, almost calm, yet carried the weight of everything those in power refused to see. He dismantled the prosecution's narrative piece by piece. "There is a video," Marcus said, pointing toward the evidence screen. "From the night in question, overlooked, ignored, but impossible to deny." Gasps rippled through the courtroom. As the footage played, security, cameras catching a timeline no one had considered. Then came witness statements, meticulously corroborated, that exposed the lies. Each fact, Marcus revealed, was a hammer striking the fragile facade of assumed authority. And then, the revelation that silenced the room. Marcus revealed his own journey. Not boastfully, but with quiet dignity. He explained how he had traced the fraud meticulously, navigating systems designed to dismiss people like him, transforming prejudice into preparation, doubt into expertise. The arrogance of the prosecution faltered. His smirk vanished, replaced by a pale confusion. The jury leaned forward. Even the judge paused, caught between disbelief and acknowledgement. Marcus's words didn't just free Jamal, they forced everyone present to confront their biases. The power dynamics had flipped. The young black lawyer, underestimated, scrutinized, dismissed, now held the room in a grip of undeniable authority. The gavel fell not just on a verdict of innocence, but on a truth larger than any single case. Intelligence, resilience, and moral courage cannot be measured by race or status. Outside, the rain had softened, mist curling around street lamps. Marcus stepped into the night with Jamal beside him, free at last. The city around them carried on unaware. But the lesson lingered. Judging by appearances, by color, by status, is a danger no society can afford. Justice, when it is truly blind, demands recognition of the truth, of skill, and of dignity. And Marcus walked on, a reminder that the underestimated often carry the most powerful truths, and that resilience transforms the oppressed into forces that cannot be ignored. If this story moved you, inspired you, or made you rethink what you thought you knew, like this video, comment your thoughts below and subscribe. Share it with someone who needs to hear that justice, dignity, and truth always have their moment. Every time we stand strong in the face of bias, we remind the world that no lie lasts forever.